All right, so here we go. We got 4 exercises today. I always put my hand on my face. I don't know if that helps or bad or whatever. So 4 exercises today. I'm still learning video. Woohoo, yay me. Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm animal. So 4 exercises that are dynamic, abdominal, torso exercises. These are ones that are, so I taught jiu-jitsu for 5 years. I'm a black belt. I've done that, trained jiu-jitsu for more than 22 years, 23 years or whatever now. I'm 45, so I started when I was 23. Anyway, the point is that 21 years. Anyway, but the point is that these dynamic ab and torso exercises are going to help you with any really help you with any sport of jiu-jitsu, MMA, or any dynamic athletic endeavor you're going after. So these are really good. And you can also do them just for overall toning, working, whatever. Toning, it's not really gonna tone that much, but it's gonna build up torso strength here. They're very dynamic, so pay really close attention to when I'm doing this, and I'm giving instructions, please, because you can get hurt doing this stuff. So here we go, we'll do it. And they're dynamic, abdominal, torso exercises, 4. All right, the first exercise is gonna be a hip shoot. Again, this is really, really good if you do jiu-jitsu or MMA or anything where you're doing any grappling work. The key is to make sure you get high as you can with your legs. When I say it's a hip shoot, you want your feet to go as high as you can, but you're not gonna lead with your toes. You are not gonna lead this like this. You wanna drive with your heels. That's the key point of this entire exercise. The reason that's so important is because you're gonna engage your posterior chain, your hamstrings, glutes, and all that stuff as you drive up. The more muscle you use to do this movement, the further up you will go, the more range of motion you'll have, and the better workout you'll have, but you're also stabilized. You're training your legs to help stabilize your torso when you do that. So it's called a hip shoot. Honestly, I made this name up. Again, there's no new exercise underneath the sun, but it's a version of a bunch of different abdominal exercises that I saw. And so this is really, really good for torso conditioning, right? Again, it's very dynamic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here on my back. I'm gonna be in this position here.
Damn!
Legs up. So if you do jiu-jitsu, this is a very normal position. You're trying to get someone in your guard or you're playing, off your back, whatever. So you're here. Now, where I want to put my hands is here or here, wherever you want. You can put your hands, it doesn't really matter, but you want to be here in this position. Now, when I drive up, I want to come up and I want to drive with my heels. So up, see? What I don't want to do is I don't want to drive with my toes like I just did. I want to drive with my heels up. So here, I did it. See, I'm doing it wrong. See, it's so easy to do wrong. All right, here we go. Boom, there we go. Now this is the correct motion. Boom. And I'm driving with my heels up. Oh, I'm tweaking my shoulder, my body's so tired. This shooting, man, I do so much video stuff. Okay, so, but you saw when I come up, I drive with my heels and push up. And yeah, you wanna try and get as much range of motion with your hips as you can, up and down, boom, here. So, if you notice, right, the range of motion, that's crucial. How much my hips move, up or down. And that was a hip shoot. All right, exercise number 2, had to check.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
This is called a leg drop. Again, man, I'm really bad with
names. I honestly studied so many different exercises over the years.
20+ years. I don't know the name of this thing, to be honest with you.
So I call 90-degree leg drop. I do know that it works, and I do know all the mechanics of it, and it really helps all of my clients. If you have low back pain, this one is awesome for you, done correctly, and only done if, I'm not a doctor, don't say I'm a doctor, I'm not a medical professional.
I'm a pop star, not a doctor.
I'm just a trainer that's done this forever. So I'm just saying that if your PT or your doctor says you can do these, do them. They're really good for low back because I'll show you how and why. Now, what I'm gonna do is the whole time I'm keeping a 90-degree angle in my knees. 90 degrees the whole time. Boom, boom. Tom, I need you to watch this one, man. I need to make sure that I'm on this because of, boom. Okay. So 90-degree angle here the whole time. Boom, here. I don't want to let my legs bounce. back and forth, or do anything like that. Now, also, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm keeping my toes curled. Your tibius anterior here, just curl that a little bit the whole time when I'm doing this. Don't let your legs come out. I want to stay here in this position. Now, bench, just lay on any bench, whatever.
This needs to stop now. This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay.
You can put your hands here, you put your hands here, wherever you want. I put my hands all over, like whatever here. But now, 90-degree angles here, right? The whole time. Keep the toes curled. And now I want to focus on my abdominals and the lower abdominals specifically when I'm come down. This is really, really basic, but trust me, it's hard. Now when I come up, I want to curl up slightly, boom, there. And drop, and then up. Just curl it up a little bit, come down. Now notice when I curl up, I'm taking my whole body with me. Basically, I'm not doing this. I'm not straightening my legs and all that kind of crap. So when I come down, boom. Now when I come down, come to about parallel, a little bit above parallel, not parallel to the ground, or maybe parallel, a little bit above parallel to the ground. Keep the toes curled here, and then curl up. There we go. And then down. And then up, curl. There we go. And then slow on the way down. Boom. And then curl up. And this is a 90-degree angle leg drop. I don't even know what to call it, but it's really awesome. Now, you can see me shaking. That's good. When I come up, I'm shaking here. You should be shaking a little bit. It should not be easy. And then come down. Now, notice how slow I'm going too. This is, don't want to bounce, no way. So you want to stay here, up, curl. Now again, when I curl, I want to curl with the abdominals. Now I want to release the legs, come down, let them go down, and then I want to curl up with the abdominals. So I'm curling just like that with the spine. The abdominals are moving. The spinal column. Boom, and that 90-degree angle leg drop, boom. Awesome. Exercise number 3 is a dumbbell ab curl. Again, I made up this name. It's awesome though, this exercise. Now, the key on this one is to make sure, again, constant continuous tension, right, infinity symbol on the muscle. You never wanna let the weight drop and touch the ground. Now, you can tap the ground if you want to. I'll show you what I mean, but don't let it rest when you get the dumbbell. Now, if you cannot do it with the dumbbell, that's okay. Do it without a dumbbell. Imagine you don't have a dumbbell, but I'm gonna do it with a dumbbell to kind of show you what that entails. All right, so with the dumbbell, when you're using the dumbbell, the key is to make sure you don't let it touch, right? Mention that, boom, and you're gonna come up here. Now, like I said, the most I'll ever do on this when I use a dumbbell, this is 11 pounds, most I'll do is like 20, 25. 25 is still too much because you end up the weight pulls you down. You don't wanna let the weight control you, you wanna control the weight. That's why you don't wanna stay up too high, and I'll show you, go too high in the weight. Now, when you're holding the bench, you can hold here, however you want. Chest up, shoulders back. Now you're gonna curl in a little bit, but keep that chest up. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna let your body become kyphotic when you do this.
Now I'm gonna curl away here.
The key is to make sure this toes stay curled the whole time, the entire time.
Here. Oh, here. Now this is the movement here.
Ready?
Oh.
Ah, yeah, I can feel that. Yeah. Chest up is still up a little bit, right? I'm curling in a little bit, right? Meaning I'm not gonna be able to stay here perfectly, but I'm still gonna be up. What I don't wanna do is let my chin drop and my head down here, right? So still up and here, boom. So I'm gonna do about 10 of these right now, you can see. See my toes curled? Now the key is to try and get your knees as close to your body as you can when you come up. And see the speed? You don't wanna go too fast. Oh yeah, see I can feel that. It's awesome. Now, when you're doing this, you should feel it here, big time, here. If you start feeling it in your hips, in your iliopsoas, it's not good. It's a mental engagement. You've got to be able to actualize this work here in the abdominal region. That's why you keep those toes curled the whole time. If you start straightening your toes out, you'll start using your iliopsoas and your hip flexors more, and you'll start popping up like this and all sorts of stuff. We don't want to do that. But just doing those 10 right there, I felt those. So when you do this, I mean, you do like, I don't know, 15 to 20 per set. I don't know. I mean, if you do this whole entire workout with the dynamic, I would suggest doing 2 sets of these at least. 10 to 20 reps. and I'll do it again here, show you. This is my favorite, hands down, my favorite abdominal exercise. Here, boom, curl. Boom, there you go. Dumbbell, I don't even know what the name I called it. What did I call it? Dumbbell ab curl. So, but yeah, it's awesome. All right, boom. All right, exercise number 4 in the dynamic abdominal torso strengthening exercises. This is a 20 pound, it's 22 pounds, it's 10 kilos. You can use whatever weight you want. You can do this without a dumbbell. I'm just gonna do it with a dumbbell. You can do it totally without a dumbbell, but it makes it harder when you do a dumbbell. Now, this is a very, very technical exercise. Most people screw it up because they just lift their body. Here's the thing, when you do a crunch or a curl, an ab curl, you want to curl and use your abdominals, not your hip flexors, your iliopsoas and those muscles here. You don't want to trunk flex. That's not what you want to do. Lower body, upper body. Laying down flat, you don't want to trunk flex. What you want to do is you want to bring the torso up. Basically, you are taking each vertebrae one at a time and moving it, click, 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 like that. And you're moving it up with your abdominals. So when I do this exercise here, please pay attention. This is really, really awesome for you. I really want you to be able to do this, but you just have to do it correctly. And it's so easy to do it wrong because the body's always gonna go to the easiest thing. It's always gonna take the easy way out. Muscle doesn't really wanna work. It sucks, but it's true. Our connective tissue will take over work all the time. That's why we have that rubber band effect, right? Every time we do exercises, our body wants to kind of bounce stuff and they want to just pull a rubber band, boom, pull a rubber band like that. So this one's, your body's gonna try and use your iliopsoas and just kind of like basically pop you up and down. So we want to avoid that. This is the exercise here. So you get the dumbbell, hold like this. Again, I like those octagon ones, the 8-side ones best, but that's fine, we'll use this one here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the weight here, hold it up, and now what I'm gonna curl each abdominal up. Click, 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 click. When I say click, it's vertebrae. Click, 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 click. Coming up like this. I don't want my upper torso to just flip like this. I don't wanna do this, it's too easy. You're using a lot of this stuff and you're bouncing. So, me here, chest up, shoulder back, and I'm gonna curl. See, oh, and then back down. Now when I come down, I don't wanna rest. When I come up, I'm gonna keep tension on my abdominals the whole time. See, I'm shaking a little bit. That means my abs are working. And I curl. There we go, I can feel it. 1, 2, wow, yeah, I can feel that. 3, there we go. 4. Now keep your weight on your heels. If you see my legs are kind of coming up, that's fine. They're coming up because we're gonna try and counterbalance, but you gotta keep it on the heels. If you start pushing on your toes, you'll start leaning forward. You'll anteriorly translate. If you're watching any of my videos, we want to avoid that anterior translation. So you wanna push on the heels as you do it. Yeah, see the range of motion is not great, but see, I don't wanna rest, Come here. Oh, wow. And this is a dumbbell curl up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, peace. There you have it. Those were 5 exercises, some chest, and some triceps, and I hope they help. Again, just really pay attention to the movement. The biggest thing you want to pay attention to and watch out for is the shoulders. Every time you press, the body's gonna have a natural tendency to internally rotate and do this kind of stuff. No matter how much weight you're using, the heavier you go, obviously the more your body's gonna wanna try and, right? We want to pop up and do all sorts of stuff. We wanna put the work in the muscle. Muscle does the work, connective tissue does not. Meaning we don't wanna bounce, we don't wanna internally doing we don't all this stuff when we're doing a press, or we're doing a tricep. We don't wanna be doing this stuff on the kickbacks, you know, all that. We just wanna be stable, boom, and let down the kickback, manage them down there, boom, working like this. When you're pressing, the dumbbells are here, boom. That works the muscle here, not the connective tissue here. So I hope that helps, man. I'm pumped for you to try this. Let me know in the comments. There's another exercise, another video here on the right, and there's another one here, playlist here as well. Check out and subscribe. Love to have you on the team. Thanks for watching, and yeah, really hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Peace. Awesome.